Today, we're digging into the tangled, mysterious origins of one of comics' greatest villains, Joker. Over the decades, comic writers, graphic novels, and films have given us different versions of where he came from. Which version is real? Joker debuted in 1940 in Batman 1. From the very first issue, he was introduced as a deadly criminal with a twisted sense of humor. At this stage, there was no backstory. During a robbery gone wrong, he escapes by jumping into a vat of chemicals. The chemicals bleach his skin, dye his hair green, and leave him with a permanent grin. That disfigurement breaks his mind, and he becomes the Joker. This mad scientist accident plus transformation origin became a recurring theme for many Joker stories. The failed comedian version, one of the most famous versions, comes from The Killing Joke, 1988. This story describes Joker as once an ordinary man, a down-on-his-luck stand-up comedian trying to support a pregnant wife. Desperate, he agrees to a robbery as Red Hood, but Batman intervenes. During the escape, the comedian falls into the chemical vat. He emerges disfigured and mentally broken. The Joker is born. Yet in that same story, Joker himself admits his memories are fuzzy. He says sometimes he remembers things one way, sometimes another, even calling his past multiple choice. Reboots, reinterpretations, and uncertainty. Through decades of comics, different reboots have reshaped Joker's backstory. In some modern arcs, like the New 52 or DC Rebirth, his origins are left ambiguous or entirely rewritten. At one point in a newer storyline, it was even suggested that the Joker might be more than one person, maybe different criminals assuming the same identity across time. That uncertainty gives writers freedom. Joker becomes a symbol rather than just a man. A shifting mirror reflecting chaos, fear, tragedy, depending on the era. Modern film take a reflection of society. In the 2019 film Joker, the character is portrayed as Arthur Fleck, a struggling, mentally ill man trying to make it as a comedian. His repeated rejection and neglect by society push him toward violent madness. His pathological laughter, a neurological disorder, isolates him further. Scenes where he laughs in uncomfortable moments, even if he doesn't feel joy, underline his alienation. That film version paints Joker not just as a villain, but as a symbol of social neglect, a society's outcast, crushed under inequality, mental illness, and indifference. Why the real story remains a mystery. Over decades, many writers have shaped the Joker, each bringing their own spin. That leads to conflicting stories about who he was before chemicals and madness. Even when a story tries to define his origin, like The Killing Joke, the Joker himself doubts his memory. He says he prefers a past that's multiple choice. That ambiguity may be the point. Joker works best as a mystery, a wild card, a representation of chaos whose history changes depending on the storyteller. So that's most of what we know and don't know about the Joker's origin. Whether he started as a failed comedian, a gangster on the run, or nothing more than a nightmare born from chemicals, his story stays fluid. Maybe the lack of a fixed origin is exactly what makes him so timeless, so terrifying. If you liked this dive into the Joker mythos, hit like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments, which Joker origin do you think is the true one, or does he have no true origin at all?